Well, I mean, it's regardless of what happens Monday night. This has been historic. This our program and even this team's not going to be defined by a scoreboard Monday night. Yeah, we win. Hey, we've won 30 in a row, and these guys went 15-0 again, back to back. But man, it's been special, and we certainly, believe and hope, and we're going to do everything we can to win on the scoreboard too. We know that matters, but no matter what, we're not defined by that. This has been unbelievable, and the good news is this is one of the youngest teams I've ever had. We got 80 freshmen and sophomores out of our 120, so I think we got a chance to be a better team next year. I really do. We had 15 mid-years just got there, and we got a lot of people back. And I'm excited about what our future is, and this is kind of the end of a great decade, and we certainly love to end it up as national champs. But we're excited about the Roaring 20s too. That's my grandmother told me about the Roaring 20s, and so I'm getting to live them, and I can't wait. So we're gonna roar Monday night, both teams, because you got Tigers bringing them in style.
Coach, finally, is this
Oh, no question. I think we're the only one that took a plane here. So, yeah, this is definitely a road game. This is what it is. The last one was a road game. You go out it's a long way out there to Arizona, and that was a great football team, and we might as well played it we could have just played it in Columbus, and it made it a lot easier on everybody because it was probably about 80-20, and our fans are amazing. But, I mean, Ohio State, where they got about 60,000 students, got a lot of graduates, a lot of alumni all over the place, and we do too. But we're we're smaller school, and so it's pretty cool, But yeah, this is definitely a road game. It just worked out that way, and I mean, it's just you don't know these things in advance, but I think that's really cool for LSU. I mean, how cool is that for them to be able to just hop on a bus and ride up the road 40 minutes or so, and it'd be like us playing for the national championship in Greenville. Literally.
Coach,
Literally.
When you walk into the Superdome, do you think about flashbacks of your national championship win with Alabama, or the last time you were here a couple of years ago?
Oh, definitely the national championship win with Alabama. That's the last time I've been here for, that was a playoff game. So 27 years ago, and I'm in the same hotel. So be nice to get the same result, but this is it's just an awesome venue. It really is, really cool, and I'm glad we're only here a couple days, and it's kind of that championship mode. We've had the bowl experience. We had a great time out in Arizona, and we're just kind of focused on getting ready for the game now. Yeah, it's going to be wild. It's going to be like, we could have just played in Baton Rouge, but the weather might have been bad. It's going to be like a road game. I know our fans will show up, and they'll be passionate just like they are everywhere we go on the road. But it'll be an awesome atmosphere. I mean, this is two great teams, two undefeated teams. They're playing right here at home. And it's exciting. It's exciting to know you're at this point. It's coming to an end. It's been I don't know about college football, but this has been the longest season in the history of Clemson football. We started July 31st, and we played August 29th, I think, something like that. And, here we are finishing up January 13th. So we were Hunter Renfro was speaking to our team at practice the other day, he was at practice right before we left, and he was just telling the guys, hey, he doesn't say a whole lot. Hunter, what do you got to say? Oh man, y'all just have fun. Just have fun. And he goes, hey, look at it this way. You guys got mat drills in 2 weeks, and they all went, because it's like literally our season is gone so long. We're like 6 weeks away from spring practice. So it's just crazy. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, but it's nice for it to know that, hey, man, let's go, let it all hang out and cut it loose. And we've had a wonderful year. We've had an unbelievable decade, I'm excited to finish strong Monday night and then set our eyes on what's next. Well, first of all, belief. I think that's where it starts, is getting people to believe in who we are, who I am, building the culture of our program, consistency, and then people. You win with people, getting the right people in place, and then players, and same thing. You win with people first, players second. And I think just development, evaluation. Certainly this is a game that's played by players, and we've been able to get great players, but we've also had lots of great players, like a Hunter Renfro, like a Grady Jarrett, like a Adam Humphreys, like a Tig Willard. We've had a lot of great players over the years that weren't necessarily highly recruited guys, but we developed. In 11 years, we've had one number one recruiting class. We just had it. We've just, I think, been consistent with our philosophy and our approach, and then we've had continuity, and when we've had changes, been able to get the right people in the right place. And but if I had to say one thing, just belief. From where we started the decade with a vision, and then just stay in the course throughout the time. Oh yeah, no doubt. They're great up front, just like we are. Obviously got a great quarterback, just like we do. Got great skilled receivers like we do, and they got a great running back like we do. So it's kind of like what we just played. There's really no weaknesses. They're well coordinated. Great scheme. They're 5 out most of the time. A lot of empty. They do a great job of creating matchups. Especially when they get in their bunch sets and create leverage and easy throws. The quarterback's, I think he's 80%. Are you kidding me? Their scheme helps, but he's very smart and he's very accurate and he has a great understanding and he keeps them in the right play. They really empower him to run the offense and he'll get them in and out of a bad play and into the best, case scenario a lot, and they've just got all the pieces. To me, the 1, 2, and 6 are special. And 19, they got a bunch of wideouts, but 22 and 81, they're tied in. That's kind of his security blankets, and those guys are problems. They're real matchup problems. 81 is a really good football player. He's physical. They're not a lot of max protection. But when they get in those bunch sets and things, it's almost like being in max protection because they slam their way out. So they get out, but they've created time and they've shortened the edges, and so you got to be creative in how you get to him. And then when you do get to him, he creates, and he's just got a great knack for escaping and avoiding the rush. And then he makes huge plays on the move. Some of their biggest plays come from him just scrambling and extending, kind of like us, kind of like our guy. They're really similar when it comes to all that stuff. These are two elite quarterbacks getting ready to duel it out, and really all the same across the board. You change jerseys and helmets, they kind of all look the same. Just really, really talented, beautiful football players that are getting ready to compete against each other with a really small margin of victory.
What will the difference be?
Well, we hope we can make them punt at least once. If we can make them punt once, then it'll be a good night for us. It is what it is. Both defenses have a challenge. Both defenses are really, really good. Very, very good. But, both defenses got their hands full. And so I think the biggest thing is just, the quarterbacks are special. You got to just try to not let everybody around them have a great night, I think that's the big thing. And I think both quarterbacks, maybe whichever quarterback just plays good, not great, then that defense is going to win. So it's going to be fun. It's a great matchup, really, really awesome matchup. Two teams that I think have a lot of respect for each other and are both passionate fan bases and want to win. It's going to be exciting. Are they 100?